We do have Dariusz Swiercz with us in the studio. Dariusz, a difficult encounter with a very well-prepared Sam Shankland. He surprised you with this Grunfeld.
No, he didn't surprise me with the Grunfeld.
He did not surprise
He does surprise me. I actually was expecting it. I mean, Sam plays many openings, of course. His chessable courses on Semislav are like really famous. So I was looking outside other openings. But yeah, Grunfeld is one of his main openings, and I was really expecting it. So yeah, I had this line Bishop c4 prepared, and actually I thought, all right, it's an interesting try for sure. Yeah, this e6 line that Sam played, yeah, it's...
Took you by surprise?
No, I was not surprised. Actually, I guess I can say it. I analyzed it very deeply for my upcoming chessable course.
Oh, okay.
So
right.
after for white. So yeah, here e6 analyzed one of the lines that I analyzed pretty deeply. And actually, I had a game like this already 2 weeks ago, which is probably not published or like it's maybe hard to find. But I had a game against Jacek Tomczak. Actually, I played a tournament in Poland 2 weeks ago, the rapid tournament in Poland. And yeah, this is what Jacek played against me, and I managed to win this game. So it was exactly up to move like 14. So yeah, Bishop b3, and now yeah. So basically, Jacek played against me in this position, Bishop b5, which is a big mistake because right now Rook takes d8, Knight d4. And the problem is that right now, let's say Bishop goes to a6 or something, and I can play move f4, which is a very important detail because there is no knight g4. And usually in this position you want to play knight g4, but in this case you can do this because there is knight takes e6.
Very nice.
So this is one of the main ideas. And after f4, white is generally speaking better. Of course, the game goes on, but white is better. Yeah. But Sam played bishop c6 pretty quickly, and I could not recall what is like my exact analysis there. I just could not recall at all. And I believe that Sam worked out to a draw or something, but still I thought that this is, I mean, I'm sure I had it in my analysis for chessable course, but I just could not really recall this. Again, like Sam played 2021, bishop g4, bishop d7, he didn't play e6, so really it was difficult for me to, anticipate everything, and I just did not remember this particular position, bishop c6. So I played f3, which I thought felt right, and rook d8 is probably correct. And
he played it quickly.
He played also very quickly, yes. And here I had really a lot of options. I had knight d4 interesting, knight f4 interesting. I have rook ab1. I mean, really vast choice, but I didn't remember. I had analyzed it for sure, I just didn't remember. And yeah, I decided to play on f4, and I think it was a decent try. a5, f4 is usually good for black to include these moves. Bishop e8, yeah, king f1.
And this was the first move that Sam actually thought about.
Yeah,
Bishop to e8.
yeah. So I thought it was good news that he
finally
started thinking, yeah,
of the book.
Yeah, king f1 never crossed my mind, of course.
King f1, yeah.
I don't know how great it is, but weird.
Only bishop to h6.
Yeah, actually
I guess
bishop d4 is always a problem. Yeah.
And now with the king
This
not on g1, you don't have bishop takes c5.
Precisely.
That's nice.
So I didn't even cross my mind. Only modern move I considered here was rook ab1. But yeah, some self-taught after game bishop h6 is just equalizing immediately, which probably it is, but my suspicion is still there is some game, I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
And just to mention, after king to f1, actually the best move is bishop h6.
Anyway.
So he does seem like he knew about this.
He knew the ideas, for sure. I wasn't familiar here already. So anyway, I played this bishop d4, which felt pretty natural. And here knight c6 was a very strong move. And yeah, here I spent lots of time calculating knight takes e6. And I was really tempted to do this. But the reason why I didn't do this is king f8. Takes on g7 probably. And not the thing is that after rook ab1, if some plays rook c7 or something, I play rook b5 and I'm winning or something. Yeah,
exactly.
Actually, it's winning, yeah. I thought I have very good chances here.
To b1, there's no way to
basically, he cannot regroup, but the point is that he has knight d8 instead of rook c7. Knight d8, and he's managing to establish bishop on c6. Bishop comes to e6, and all my weaknesses are just collapsing.
Absolutely.
So, again, engine gives 0-0, but I thought if anyone's taking any risk here is me.
It's 0-0 after rook takes d8, which is not
yeah, actually, I was thinking about it. I was suspecting this could be a draw, but again, it's not something I want to play, really. Yeah. So, that's for this reason I decided not to do this. And Yeah, actually, it's one more important detail here. After knight takes e6, because it may be tempting to play after bishop e6, bishop f7, but bishop f7 is a big mistake because the same position I play in the end rook d7. This is a very important detail.
D7 now.
Exactly. I saw that during the game, and that's where I'm winning. But then I realized someone wants to keep the bishop on e8, and bishop comes to d6, and I'm not playing this for a win for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what I was thinking. So I decided, in the end, decided to keep it simple, take on g7, play knight d3, because I wasn't sure how he's gonna establish. I mean, like how he's gonna capture my pawn on c5. Of course, I saw knight b8, knight a6, or knight b8, knight d7, but I thought that bishop c4, knight d7, bishop b5, and I thought here, like in the end of these like exchanges and so on, I have rook d7, and he still needs to be a bit careful, which probably is true if he plays, let's say, like rook a8, let's say. Probably, I didn't, yeah, exactly, I was thinking rook b1 or something I can play, and he is in some trouble.
Yeah.
But very precise rook ed8 is just pretty much liquidating to a draw right away.
Yeah.
And the rest of the game, I mean, we played a couple of more moves, but yeah. It's just a draw. So,
Dariusz, how would you assess your form up to this point, and based on the first couple of games?
Yeah, I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good. Yeah, yesterday I had a very interesting game against Jeffrey, and I mixed up my opening, but I mean, yeah, I was in big trouble actually, strategically. But in the critical moment, I decided to play this move e5, which actually, as I checked later, was a good try. And I'm surprised to see that. I'm surprised to see that it's not losing, sort of, because I felt I felt really shaky at this moment. Like my position was very shaky. But after Jeffrey didn't take this pawn, I played e4. Actually, engine is giving the black is better, and I didn't realize that. Sort of. That's why I played kind of a couple of passive, not very passive, but like stay in place, trying to get move 40, and in this. Basically just end up with, let's say, a bit worse endgame, but definitely holdable, because just such a blockade on b5 must give me drawing chances. But again, if I realized I'm better, I would definitely come up with. I mean, I saw, of course, the idea of 96, knight g5, knight f3, and I wanted to do that. But the question is, if I'm in time, because he captured my pawn on a4, so it was not obvious to me at the board. I said to play something safer, that's why the game ended a draw. But overall, I feel good. I feel really good. So I'm looking forward to more games.
Still the start of the tournament, a very long tournament ahead of yourself. Good luck in the rest of your games.
Thank you, and good luck indeed. I just want to turn our attention